Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're playing the vanilla version on normal Iron Man, single character. This is a fighter. We're up to level 15 now. We're going to start some dual wield training with the hammer in the offhand. Our Mason Foil's 0, but we still have a good chance to hit thanks to our strength and dexterity. So let's get working on that. We won't have our shield, so we're more likely to get struck now. Let me go get some potions.
It's good.
Do we have anything to sell? Let's see here. I actually want to keep those. Get rid of some moderate heals. I'm gonna get rid of the razor cloaks. Okay. Pick up some devil dust. Guardian angel. Okay, that looks good.
I hope.
Till we meet again.
So level up, we need about 400,000. A little over 400,000. Which we can get real quick with the fights here. Can't go back to Arnica Road yet because last time there were some sorceresses there. That's too dangerous. If I get quite a few more levels, I'm okay with that, but I think I was level 14 at the time, 13. That was not so good. Especially when they were summoning elementals. Hey, Zomble, welcome back. How are you doing? Yep, you are first. Hey, Jimmy, welcome in. How are you doing? Jimmy says probably. He was close second there. The marathon continues. It does. Doing some dual wielding this time. We got a hammer. Okay, we got something out here. What is it? Can't see it. Gunners. Okay, good. That's probably going to have berserkers with them then. As long as there's not destroyers or slashers, even worse. Oh, okay. These are worse. Much, much worse. Level 22 Savant Henchman. 214 hit points. These things can paralyze us immediately. That's ridiculous. What level are we? 15! 7 level difference. Oh, this game. They're definitely not dual wielding. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's a complete level scam. Jimmy says, remind me what the plan is for a fighter. Job changes in the future. Going fighter all the way. This will become a priest eventually. That's why I'm starting to dump points into piety. We need to get piety to either 55 or 60. I'm not sure. But we'll then switch to a priest. And then at some point, we may switch back to a fighter. Zomble says that fight with the 50 savant guys, including gunners, I thought we were going to be done for. Yeah. Yeah, these are so dangerous. The chance to paralyze us is through the roof. Especially when I only have 65. Basically, since they're 7 levels higher, this water resistance of 65 is almost 0. So if they're paralyzed procs, we're paralyzed. We can't do this fight. If there was some townspeople around, a maybe. But there's nobody around. There's nobody around. We can't do this. The other challenge is if I go to Arnica Road, there was a sorceress there. Which we'd have probably a better chance against the sorceress, honestly. I have... How many dusted desiccations? 4. So these are long range. This can do a decent damage to them. But I think there was 3 of them. Yeah, there were 3 of them. Oh, this is so bad. I don't want Miles to start combat there, so I'm going to run like this. We're just going to leave. I could try to fight something here. Let's wait and see what spawns here, maybe. There's no real good place for us to fight here, though, and even stronger casters can spawn here. Okay, we got plants. Level 12, those are probably rank weeds. You definitely do this fight. Oh, wait. And there's juggernauts mixed in. No, we can't do that fight. We can't do this fight either. Unless we get that elemental summoned. We have a canned elemental. Don't really want to use it here, though. I could do this fight if I was in a good corner, but I'm not in a good corner. The only good corners are over here, quite a ways around here, which I can't reach. All right. I think what I'm going to do is try to get close to the Arnica gate. We're going to try to summon the elemental. If that fails, we're going to go back into Arnica. Let's see.
A million thanks. May the good Lady Fortune fight with us.
So if this fails, we're going to retreat. We have pretty good throwing. 61. But trying to get a Can Elemental out can be really hard. Stumble says, do the enemies run away when you're near the border to another area? No, they will not. In fact, they can go back here where you can't go. They can actually fight you from locations where you can't fight them. Okay. We're going to give this a shot. I'm going to do Granite Potion first. Do I only have one Granite Potion? I'll do Guardian Angel then. I need to get back to this corner. This isn't really a corner, but it's the best I can do, I think. There's a kind of a corner over here, but it's kind of in the same situation as this. It's not really a corner. Probably fit 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 here. It's like the corner of the octagon in MMA. Yeah, exactly. Slightly less than 180 degrees. Okay. I think I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and combine the Granite Potion now. So we get maximum out of our Guardian Angel. Then... maybe Superman. Yeah. Probably should. I also have a napalm bomb that I can use at some point. I have to put it in my inventory though. I think I'm just gonna start chopping through these guys. Hopefully the elemental will come down here or kill the vines. 6 rank weeds is a bit much. Let's go ahead and use double man draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We're going to hit the guys in the middle so that we're not facing backwards to the side. So we have 81 speed, 55 senses with this. Maximum of 6 attacks. We should do a lot of damage. gonna get divided though, because these things take reduced damage. We only got 2 swings. We can get maximum of 3 per attack. Minimum of 2. There's 3.
Most encouraging.
Okay, perfect. I think that's a good time for me to equip the napalm bomb. It's gonna pay in the long run, even though I gotta use 2 turns here. I wish this would attack the rank weeds. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do an acid bomb. What else do we have? Our shield hasn't blocked anything yet, so we're gonna equip the. Will the hammer decrease? No. Well, we have Superman. We're gonna lose 2 potential swings if I do that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the shield equipped. I think I'm gonna need more pick-me-ups. Let's do this. Okay. Let's get the napalm bomb out. Once this granite potion wears off, we're going to be taking a lot more damage. There's a shield block. So this will last 8 turns. 8 turns, they're going to take damage. Okay, let's get the acid bomb out finally. Let's get the weeds with that too. Okay. Then our body of stone is going to be worn off, I believe. This should wear them down over time. Hey, Crack Rock, welcome in. How you doing? You only hit 8? Where the heck are the rank weeds? Juggernaut's a real pain. Found them in the Impanian Train. Had to do ones, yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's get our Guardian Angel going again. This one's dead to the fire and the acid this round. The rest are nowhere near it yet. That one's halfway dead.
Our foe lurks beyond.
Okay. The elemental's gone, so now we're going to get screwed with these plants. May Superman go? Okay. Let's get Superman going again. Actually, I want to do that. I'm going to do a pick-me-up here. We need some stamina. They're lowering our stamina even though Guardian Angel's absorbing. It's one thing I gotta be really careful of, and this nausea is really gonna interfere. Because if we lose our turn, we're screwed. Okay, did that take damage? What? That's throwing range? This is throwing range. Look at this right here. That is not throwing range. What a scam. Okay. We're gonna blind here. And we lost our turn. I'm gonna have to keep trying to use pick-me-ups here. This nausea is really screwing us over because we're losing turns. And the acid bomb wore off already? Really? Wow, okay. Is this still considered? Okay, now it's extended. That's more like it. But we only have 2 rounds of this. That one's got 72. So we lost our turn with blind. Let's try it again. We need to buy us some time here. Getting some of these to back off. Okay. That bought us a little time. Now I'm going to use Guardian Angel again. Let's get Superman going, hopefully. Hey, Sever, welcome in. How you doing? We lost our turn again. This nausea is screwing us over. That's why I didn't want to fight this. The combo of these two is ridiculous. We lost our turn again. Again, we lost our turn. It's unbelievable. 3 turns in a row. And of course, we didn't use Superman. Alright. We're going to try to just attack here. Hope we don't lose our turn. Every round I have to try to use a pick-me-up. Every other round. Because we're just getting drained. I'm gonna try to kill this. Oh, I don't have Dust of Desiccation in my inventory. Okay, well. Okay, we're not nauseated. Try to get a Superman going, I guess. Pick me up. I'm using up all these pick me ups. I got 5 left. Oh, it just knocked us out. I forgot these things can knock you out. We're dead. GG. That's it. Juggernauts can knock you out. Completely forgot about that. GG. Yep. I completely forgot Juggernauts can knock you out, or I would not have fought them. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen. Yeah, that was a very risky fight for me to take on. I actually knew much better than to fight that there. I shouldn't have done it. Had we not had the nausea from losing, we probably lost about 6 or 7 turns there. Had we not had the nausea, it would have been fine. But I should have known better not to get engaged with that combo, with the nausea, with the turn loss. But that's my fault. That was not a scam by the computer. That was just stupidity. Shouldn't have fought that. Even though I was level 15 and really strong, I knew that was going to be a problem. I just need to trust my instinct instead of trying to assume it'd be fine. Okay, well, we have to start all over. We're going to have to think if we want to do the exact same thing because it was working fine, or if I want to try something else. One thing I was considering was a samurai Felper, trying to get really high swings quickly. Let me see something here. No. Because I'd like to have missile shield. We only have 15 points. Yeah, samurai is so bad with the points being watered down. Jimmy says we need to stop at Jimmy's House of Loaded Dice. So Felpers are terrible with paralysis. They have minus 15 water. So we'll get paralyzed and die that way, most likely. We do have 10% earth resistance, which helps against unconsciousness, which is what those juggernauts just did. The other one had terrible earth resistance. So this almost balances out. We're getting a slight disadvantage there because of the paralysis. Air plus 10 would help a little bit against nausea. And then the plus 10 mental would help a little bit against like fear, which can also knock you out. Insanity, that kind of stuff. So we're going to try this. It's not going to be very good, but at least it'll be something different. Okay, we're going to do close combat, dual weapons. I'm not even going to put any points in throwing. Is knockout resisted by any elements? Yeah, that's earth. I gotta think if I want to replace. Yeah, actually, I'm going to start as a lord. No, I have to start as a samurai. I don't think I can replace with a lord, because I think their equipment's too expensive. Samurai's even more expensive, so I can't replace with them. I could probably do a fighter, and then at least get a leather cuirass. Because I think the Lord's equipment, I feel like it's 600 or something, or 500 and something. Well, I guess we'll try it. So we're going to do this. Add. And we'll replace this character. But I'll see if I can replace it with a lord and then replace again with a samurai. Let's go ahead and get this. Because the lord has much better armor. I don't think I can afford it. Let's see, it doesn't matter. Oh, I guess we can afford it. No, it's 870 to get the Lord's equipment. Nope. So fighter's the best we can do. We'll get at least get a leather cuirass. Yep, that's fine. 600? What are you talking about, 600? It's supposed to be 400 and something. That makes me think that this value is dependent on what you already have, what you started with. They're bumping this up. Because the samurai must start with better equipment. There's no way for me to make that amount of gold quickly. Yeah, they have the katana and the wakizashi. The wakizashi is the only offhand sword. The base sword is considered dagger skill. So wakizashi and enchanted wakizashi is the only offhand sword you can get. Maybe Sting. That might be offhand. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about that one. Okay, we can't even do fighter. Ranger starts with suede, I believe, which is better than robes. What else we got here? Rogue might start with leather. I'm not sure what they start with. It wouldn't be robes. It could be cloth. If it ends up being cloth, I'm going to redo this. Okay. We have to start as the samurai. Valkyrie, their armor class is 2. Theirs is garbage. So we can't do that. Two short bows. Really, game? I did find quilt legging. Yeah, I'm not even sure we can afford a ranger. That would at least give us suede on the upper body. But then you have to pay for the bow and the arrows. Gadgeteer, I think, is cloth. Bard's cloth. Priest we can't afford. All those casters are terrible. Monk is robes. Yeah, I think the ranger, and I don't even know if we can afford that. So we'll find out. $461. Just to get a suede doublet. Oh, we did get buskins at least. Okay. Back to the samurai. Okay. Got a little bit better. It's better than robes that you start with. Okay. Here we go again.
I smell the scent of danger here.
10% water resistance. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. It's easier to get water resistance than earth, though. From items. Come on. I'll have to update the title again. By the time we actually finish the game within a solo run, we're going to have like 200 candidates out there. Fighter, no. Bishop, no. Samurai.
A creature approaches.
One of the bad things about Samurai, they don't have polearm skill. This kind of sucks. They can use some pole arms, but they don't have the skill. Which is really weird.
What must be done, must be done.
+1 to hit. So we got +2 and +1.
And so we prevail. For now, I sense something moving.
Sword of 17.
My gratitude.
Artifacts 4, alright.
What must be done, must be done.
And we're pretty much
Only
dead.
simply a state of mind.
At a time, I don't think so. Our hit points are much lower with the samurai. Nine damage. And we're gonna die.
All creatures must rest eventually.
It's so hard to get this samurai to level 2. Killing the Rebex assassin was fun, Crackrock says. He's got the heats for sewer perfume and got squashed. Oh yes. He likes Croc's perfume. Mess. Mess. This is more like the guys I'm gonna see. Still can kill us. One of Felper's problems is their low stamina. Alright, let's rest. Try to get level 2. That's gonna help. We're just so fragile at the moment. Okay, there's one of them. Alright, that should be our level
And so
2.
we prevail. Although it is pleasant to advance.
Hmm. Straight weapon skills. That's what we're doing. Alright, let's go ID the other rocks over here. Oh, more crabs, really?
My gratitude.
Six artifacts. Okay.
I sense something moving.
Stay at this level for quite a while. See if we can go. 50 senses. We can probably see the Ring of Protection with this character. Last character couldn't see a darn thing. He had 30 senses. This one has some hope.
I sense something moving.
Man, I could use the staff. The offhand. There is something called a Hayabo, which samurais can use. Get fairly early on. We go to Impani base camp first. I can probably get one pretty early on. It's a pretty good extended range weapon. Alright, let's see if we can see this.
Look over there.
Should be a book here.
Observe. An item. Look over there. Look over there.
Perfect. Ring of protection. And some leather boots. You start training. Our hit points are so much lower, it's going to be really hard to not die at level 2. Yeah, we had 35 hit points on the fighter at level 2. Now we only have 21. Hey Tim, welcome back. How you doing? We lost our fighter. We're back to trying something different, Tim. We're doing a samurai now. Fighter was doing so well.
What must be done must be done.
2 Wizardry 8 runs today, even better, yeah.
Life is short. And so we prevail. For now.
Sword, close combat, critical strike. Bats.
And so it begins. Life is short. And so we prevail. For now. Although it is
2 weapons, 16. Because he wanted to level up faster. Huh? Oh, he says, why did the wizard bring a ladder to the dungeon? Because he wanted to level up faster. Oh, that's funny. You can't keep quiet. Well, no, don't keep quiet. Keep the jokes coming. Moody would appreciate it. We need people to fill in. It actually reminds me of when I was playing Ultima 6 on one of the streams. One of the ladders wasn't even there. It was gone. I don't remember how I had to hack the game. But I had to hack the game to get past it. I think I gave myself an item or something that I needed. That's what that reminded me of.
what must be done must be
These are going to be scary. These can kill us quickly. I probably need to go get some potions. You're laughing out loud? We need one at a time here. These can do like 14 damage in one hit. Jimmy says, I've read in Tabletop D&D the thieves can't leave camp without a 10-foot pole or a 50-foot rope because they're so useful on an adventure. What? Is that sarcasm? Tim's on a 3-stream watch streak. Okay, we got bats.
And so it begins.
Like bats.
And so we prevail. For now.
Nice. Critical strike will come in handy later on if we're higher level than the monsters we're fighting. So like those level 11 juggernauts, when we were level 15, most likely would have got a critical or two on those at some point. I feel like for every 20 points, it might be 1%. I'm not really sure. It's somewhere around there. 1% crit chance. It does stack if you have an item that can do a crit. Which we won't get for a really long time on a samurai. And I don't think samurai can use bloodlust. I should have checked it. I don't remember. More bats.
And so it begins. And so we prevail.
Is it roaches? I'm actually going to try to fight these right here and see if they'll reach me. I can control it. Short range. Short. Can't target them like this though. Let's try this. Trying to fight only one at a time. Oh, the other one's gone. Oh, I bet it's right here. Yep.
A creature approaches.
Oh, it's over here.
And so we prevail. For now.
17 dual weapons. Well, let me go try to visit Burrs real quick. We can come back and do this more. I want to get some potions and stuff. I need to have some backup. Artifacts of 8.
Looked.
Really?
A creature approaches.
Alright, we get training off of these. First, let me open this. Also get training off these rocks.
A creature approaches.
Should be able to get up to 18, I believe. What? Oh, those in there. Where did that red come from?
My gratitude.
It's the noxious
My
slime.
gratitude.
11. Sometimes the mouse clicks don't register. Makes the sound, it goes clicky click,
My gratitude.
and nothing happens.
My gratitude. My gratitude.
Wow, that got us up to 15. Okay, let's go visit Burrs. We could try to open this down here, I guess. We end up getting poisoned. I'll have to use a cure poison potion or two, which I hope doesn't happen. Okay, that's the Tincture of Shadows.
Trapped.
We could get killed by this if it's a dagger scatter. Which it is. There we go, YOLO. We survived. Steel helm. It's useful.
I sense.
Probably gonna go get the resurrection powder before I go to see him. Might as well. Could buy a few scrolls of magic missiles in case we get into trouble while we're grinding. $18, okay, no point in doing the rest of these. That's as much as we can get from that. Here. They are, okay.
I sense something moving.
See if I can sneak by them. Two. So that's 3,200 gold right there.
A creature approaches.
Those are roaches. Are they rats? Roaches.
creature approaches. Who is that?
Was that you?
Okay, that stuff I'm gonna hang on to. Broadsword, do I switch to that? I think so. Weighs a little more, does 7 damage on average versus 4.5 on average. This weighs 4, so it's quite a bit lighter, but not a whole lot lighter. +1 to swing and thrust, so same attack mode. Either that or I do the short sword. This weighs even a lot less. 7 on average versus 4.5. Most of the monsters we're going to be fighting, 7 on average would be more likely to kill with 1 hit. So I'm going to buy the broadsword. Okay. Buy these. No scroll, huh? These will be for later.
Come back and
Till we meet again.
See if we can get him to give us a scroll or two.
got some news.
No scroll. Well, tunic, that's an upgrade.
Come back and
Till we...
got some news.
He doesn't want to sell a scroll of magic missiles.
Come back and
Come on, buddy.
Till we meet again.
Let's go ahead and open his treasure chest.
Those who poke around in the bushes should not be surprised when a snake comes out. This
Two buckler shields. Well, we got some chamois gloves. They like their buckler shields.
Got some new. Come back in.
Okay, rest one more time and see if he makes a scroll of magic missiles.
Got some new.
There it is. Okay. Let's try to get one more.
Come back and see.
Oh, there's a bow staff. It's an upgrade over the quarter.
Come back and.
till we meet again.
You're making progress? Crack rock. Martin was full of himself. Yeah, he sure is.
Got some news.
Okay,
Come back in.
let's try one more time. The painting, who are you? I was like, it couldn't possibly be this dweeb's name.
Till we
Yeah,
meet
it's pretty funny. He's egotistical, isn't he? The good news is you'll learn a bit more about him later on in the story. He kind of gets his dues. I should just say it that
till we
way.
meet again.
All right. More fights. You have the portal spell? Yeah, that helps tremendously. Getting around. If multiple casters have the portal spell, can you have different teleport spots? Yes. Yes, you can. Let's see if we can check out the coffins here. See if we get anything useful.
kind of danger here.
If multiple... Oh, you already said that. My magic is finally doing more damage. But the spell cast is hungry. Rely on a lot of buffs and debuffs. Sometimes the classic fireball does the job. Yep. Brimstone Ring, nice. I've gotten that like the past 3 runs. It's really weird. RNG is broken. Leather Hauberk, that's a good one. Another Brimstone Ring? What the? 65 fire resistance, nice. Too bad it wasn't Aqua Rings. Could have used that. Bow? Really? We just found it. We just bought one of those.
I sense something moving.
Alright. Back to our fights. Oh, cool. I do want to do this, but I'll have to pull them over here.
I sense something moving.
Alright, they are coming.
I sense something moving. A
Come on.
creature approaches.
You're cheating.
Too far.
A creature approaches.
Roaches.
blocked. And
Miss scam.
so we prevail. For now.
Close combat 19. Close combat will definitely increase faster on this character than it did the fighter. Because we have 55 intelligence, 50 senses. Ah, this is part of the problem. I'm carrying too much weight. Okay, let's dump this. There we go. That's better. Mythology of 1. Ah, roaches and slime.
What must be done must be done. Life is short, and I just made it much shorter. Too far.
He says roaches and slime, one of them rare Ben and Jerry missteps. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very good flavor there. I'm gonna back up. Gotta be more careful with the samurai. Hit points are so low.
And so we prevail. For now.
Sword of 25. I hear a crab. There's crab.
What must be done?
Yeah, 9 crustaceans. There it is. Last time I got a lot of training on throwing by equipping a sling. I might do that here. Yeah, that's an extended range. That one's short.
My gratitude.
Try to back up a tiny bit so that one in short range can't hit us. Why is it still saying short range? There we go.
Blocked.
One second, guys. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, everyone, I am back. Let's get back to the grind. Training throwing right now. These guys just keep moving back and forth. Throwing of 2. Hey, Ageless, welcome in. How you doing? Yes, we did indeed. As I was explaining last time, you can be really strong, and then next thing you know, you're gone. This last loss, though, was my fault. I saw the type of fight it was, and I knew it was a bad idea, but I still engaged anyway. So, I can't claim that was a scam by the computer. That was just a bad decision. I did forget that the juggernauts can knock you out. And that's what happened. We got knocked out by a juggernaut. Had that not happened, we would have been okay, but... And it combines nausea from rank weeds with knockout from juggernauts. That's a really bad combo. So we got a samurai this time. Not that the fighter was a bad choice, it was a great choice. Probably even stronger than the samurai, but... Yeah, just to do something different. Mix it up to have a little more fun. This is still feasible. We can get missile shield. We can get elementals eventually, which are great distractions. Good mix of offensive spells like magic missiles. Enchanted blade to increase our hit chance.
Locked.
So we got some good selections there. Growing this to 5.
Life is short, and I just need it much shorter.
Life is short, and I just made it much shorter. That's right. That's what the Juggernaut said to us. Said to our fighter. Only they do it with their nope sound effect. Life is short. You just made it much shorter. They sound like seals. They're like when they get hit. We're getting somewhere. Let's see. Growing 7. It was either 1 or 0 when we started this. Hey Gary, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Soft shell crab? Let's make po' boys. They can drop crab legs actually. It's pretty rare, but they can. It's level 1 health food. 11 bullet stones left. We got 14 there. I'm gonna go ahead and whip them, pull them in. You're doing well? Glad to hear that, Gary. You're taking lunch break. Oh, okay. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. I have one more day off tomorrow. This is kind of like my Saturday. Nine throwing. Now we have to try to get one into position. There we go. This languid slime over here keeps moving back and forth.
Blocked. I need more ammunition.
Okay, out of ammo. Time to switch. Go ahead and use a stamina. We did it.
And so we prevail.
We did it.
For now.
Throwing 11, ranged 11, mythology 6. Wait. Jimmy says, I always believed in you. Did you believe in Sam? Sam the Samurai? What a unique name. Sammy, that's right. Okay, we got roaches. We've got roaches.
Life is short, and I just made it much shorter.
Oh boy. Time to back up one at a time, bros, one at a time.
Close.
Life is short, and I just made it much shorter.
Wow, that was good training. Where did it go? Where's the beast? Where's the beast? There it is.
Too far. And so we prevail. For now.
Do not like fighting those. Fighter at level 2 at 35 hit points compared to 21. We had a much bigger buffer. To be so careful with samurai. Where's the beef?
What must be done must be done.
There's some goofy commercials in the 80s, that's for sure.
A creature approaches. And so we prevail. For now.
He loves to remind us that we just prevail for now. She knows we're going to get scammed or going to make a mistake in the future. She's already wise to that. Our favorite roaches.
What must be done must be
I'll
done.
fight these through the door so I can back up easier. Oh, it's right there.
And so we prevail. For now.
Dual weapons 19, critical strike 14. More roaches.
And so it begins.
Roach Motel. I guess it's behind the door. Yeah, it's behind the door. Hey, where you going? Come back here.
The opposition grows stronger.
It's like, oh, I'll go get my friends, and then we'll come back. We need a bottle of Raid, Tim says. That's right.
And so we prevail. For now.
Nice. Are there any other brands of roach or insect spray besides Raid? We all say Raid. I feel like it's the only one we know about.
And so it begins. And so we prevail. For now.
Tim says, I have no idea. There probably is. Yeah, I have no idea. I know the off brand is for like repelling mosquitoes and stuff. I wonder if they have one for killing ants and roaches and spiders. Ralph's Plain Wrap. Is that really the name of one?
What must be done must be done.
Oh, he's just messing with me. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something called something like that. Wait, did we just get 2 swings? What just happened there? No, we don't get 2 swings. That was strange. I could swear I got 3 attacks there.
For now.
Let me look at that again. I must have just heard it wrong. Combat, where are you? Combat. Oh, it was lightning. We did a speed of lightning attack. Okay. I was like, why in the world did we get so many attacks? I forgot Samurai has that. Only with swords. Speed 68. Like how they make dies all exclamation point. Roach dies. A noxious slime out there too, in the room with the Book of Light. Actually, I don't think I killed the other one. Yeah, I haven't killed either of those. King Crabs, there's no way we're going to try to take him on at level 2. Jimmy says it would do that in other games, right? At least Crusaders of Dark Savant, so-and-so dies with a capital. You know, I think in the other games, well, in Wizardry 6, it was all capitalized, every word. They changed it in 7, so there's upper and lower case. I'm not sure. I don't think I ever paid close enough attention for that.
What must be done must be done. Life is short, and I just made it much shorter.
Ooh, we got a War Scepter. Too bad we can't use that.
And so we prevail. For now.
Sword of 30. Dual weapons 20. Pretty good. Considering we've only played this character 1 hour. It's not bad at all. Roaches.
What must be done must be done.
I think we have too many. Okay, that's extended range. Short. Short. Okay, too short. That's okay.
And so we prevail. For now.
Nice.
What must be done must be done.
Well, that can reach us from there. Reach scam.
Pain is simply a state of mind. Pain is simply a state of
Tim says, LOL, another scam. It is. We were like so far back from that door and it was still reaching us. It would be funny to come up with a list. Just compile a list of every single scam that has happened. Oh, there'd be so many. Ageless says, giant list of scams, the rules of acquisition or something. And Tim said, I would go through that big list. 250 item checklist of scams, lol. Yes. The Wizardry 8 Book of Scams. What I really should do is in my mod of Wizardry 8, I should put a book in there called the Book of Scams and put in the game the text and just have it like display all the different scams that can happen in game. Make sure to watch out for the bats. It can reach you through the door. Novella of scams. Yeah. What is that? Bats again. Okay.
And so it begins.
Another funny thing would be if you could have a class that had a skill called scam avoidance or something. And anytime the game tries to scam you, you have the skill trigger and like fire passively. And have like a big X appear on the screen. Scam diverted.
For now.
It just quits the game and reloads it. Scam diverted. Ageless says, someone playing through it in the future. Novella of scams? Yeah. They're like, what the heck is this? That would be funny. Book of Scams +1. You could throw it in an enemy, and one of the scams they pull on you happens to them. Like the next 5 rolls automatically hit them, no matter how bad your skill is. That's probably one of the most common.
Done must be done.
Or you can hit them through the wall, but they can't hit you. Like that one there. How's that reaching? Here we go. I gotta back up here. Wow, 1 hit point.
Cured, then injured.
We have 1 hit point. RNG could have taken us out right there. Critical save, yeah. I don't like fighting these through the door. It's too dangerous. The others I'm okay with doing that, but those I need to get back here so only one can attack me at a time. So close. 8 more lives left. Yeah, exactly.
For now.
We lost one of our lives. And on that note, I think I'm going to save it. And we will be done for tonight. Alright, well, we'll see how far we can get with this samurai. It has a lot of potential. As long as we don't make either a stupid mistake or get some bad RNG against us. Missile shield, summon elemental, enchanted blade, magic missile. Got some good spells coming up. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.